adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Mick and Herb from Visions of Atlantis.
Yes, here at the holy ground of Wacken. Have you guys ever played here before?
Multiple times.
Yeah. See, I'm not from here, so I didn't know.
Yeah, last time I think it's 4 years ago.
2022.
Yeah, it's 4 years ago.
When's the first time you played Wacken?
So Visions of Atlantis played here, I think, in 2007, the first time.
Wow.
If I remember correctly. Without us, without the two of us, but it was 2000. Yeah, I think it was 2007. There are some videos on YouTube about it. Yeah, but last time we played, it was 2022, and we even recorded a live album that you can find on Spotify and all the platforms. It's called Pirates Over Wacken.
I love that. That is so cool. And so, from what you've seen so far, do you see any changes from the last time you were here?
Did you see anything so far?
I haven't seen anything apart from the
Me neither.
artist area, which changes every year. And this year, it seems especially organized and well-built.
Well, I like hearing that because, you know, I do a lot of festivals all over the world, and the worst thing I ever want to hear is when an artist has a lot of stress at a festival. It can be very difficult. How do you find, like from last time you played here and what you see so far, of how Wacken takes care of its artists?
So, truth to be told, because this is important for the listener, because they don't know, it's early in the morning.
Yes.
So we just arrived, so we still didn't explore the festival too
exactly.
much. You know,
that's why I'm saying
that's
that.
important. But we already feel like every year it steps up, I have to say. You said, well, this is the holy ground. This is the festival in Europe. I think together with Hellfest, let's give tribute and let's mention this.
I love Hellfest
because it's growing. But you know, Wacken is Wacken. You know, it's this is the 20th, no, the 30th,
35th, I think.
35th.
35 years.
5 years. So it started when I was 6 years old. Can you believe it? And every time it steps up, you know, it's unbelievable.
It blows my mind that it started, like, I'm interviewing a band later that was the headliner 35 years ago when it was, like, probably as big as this room, maybe. You know?
Wow.
Right? And so it blows my mind. That's what I love about Europe, too. You have these, like, little community festivals like this and Hellfest that start off as these small things and just become these monster communities. I say community. It's not just a festival. It's a community.
Yeah. And as an artist here, you feel really welcome, really well taken care of. It's always a pleasure to be here.
See, that's so important to me. And I've heard the same thing like at Hellfest. Like every interview I ever did at Hellfest, the first time I did Hellfest was right after COVID, where they have 360 bands over 2 weekends. And people were telling me not one band went on late. And everybody's sound check was like 5 minutes and perfect. And that doesn't happen in the States.
Yeah. The technical side is always very good.
Yeah.
And I imagine Wacken is probably on that same level.
Yeah. These festivals where, you know, we use radio microphones and, you know, wireless microphones, wireless in-ears and everything. You can tell by the fact when the festival sends you the radio frequencies in advance, and you don't discover on site what you have to do, you know that this is going to be a well-organized festival. This happens here, this happens at Hellfest. You know, this is our sign to recognize when you can stay safe.
And that is true. Like, as you're saying that, I'm thinking, yeah, that would be beautiful. Because if you just show up, like I didn't know anything. This first time doing Wacken for me. And like every other festival, I know the lay of the land. I know where to go. I know what to do. I didn't even know where to go to park, where I was supposed to park. Like, and I came in here, and like nobody knew where the press tent was. And I'm like, huh. But I found it, you know. But it's like, if you have to find out that stuff as an artist when you get on, that's too much stress to have to do a show. So like what you're saying makes me so happy. It's like, it's nice to know ahead of time that everything's taken care of so you can just show up and play.
100%.
Yeah. But this is also thanks to our own crew, who is has been on the stage for more than an hour now, setting everything up, getting everything ready for us. Yeah. And we are doing interviews, press, other stuff. And for us, it's really going on stage, getting our instruments, rocking the hell out of Wacken. And then we can eat.
Yeah, right? Don't miss catering after you play. That's why it's better to do the press now. Because I know a lot of times bands will do press after and then they miss catering. And that's rough. You want to get some food in you. One thing I got to say is I brought the weather over here because I don't think Wacken's usually this hot. And I feel bad for you guys dressed up like that and being pirates and getting up on stage and giving it all, you're all up there.
But we've done worse.
Yes.
We've done worse. So
Hellfest probably.
Hellfest was hell. Like for real. Like that's the name, that's where the name comes from. You know, it was 38 degrees Celsius. So
in the full sun stage.
Yeah.
So that was on the edge. I think I was on the verge to pass out. I'm not exaggerating. I was saying,
no.
I'm a rock star. No, I was truly on the edge to pass out back then, and I think it was the same for you, right?
Oh, I believe you too.
Yeah, and back then I was wearing a different outfit, with lots of black leather. Not the best idea in retrospect. 3 times I was really getting black before my eyes, black and gray, and very close to fainting.
Oh, I don't doubt that because. Like that first year after COVID, the first weekend of Hellfest, it was in Fahrenheit like 104 degrees, which I think is like 50 Celsius. Oh, wow. And I was doing an interview in one of the containers there, but the press tent's black. And all the rooms are black. And literally, I was interviewing John from Skillet. I could not even see him because my eyes were burning from the sweat going in my eyes. I was just sitting there talking. I didn't know where he was. I found out what it was like to not be able to see. And, it's brutal. So I can't even imagine an artist going up and doing a whole set like this. So my hat's off to you.
But I think it really helps that apart from some interviews and press stuff, we can relax and prepare mentally.
Yeah.
And we have 1 hour of showtime. It's 1 hour of full speed ahead.
Yeah.
Pedal to the metal. And then we can relax again. It's not that we're on stage for 3 hours or more, where we would really.
You wouldn't make it to 3. You wouldn't make it to 3 hours.
Tennis players have a harder life, that's for sure.
Especially in Florida. Like, this is what it's like in Florida all the time, pretty much. We have 2 seasons, hot and hotter. Those are our 2 seasons. And one is and hurricane season.
And the humidity is way higher in Florida because, we've been touring the United States quite some times. And every time we get to Florida, we're like, wow, that's really humid.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen. We say, living in Florida, the humidity is really low today when it's at 95%.
Yeah, you see?
That's low humidity.
You have your own scale to measure humidity, basically.
Not only that, but like I just did Welcome to Rockville in May, and we got evacuated 3 out of the 4 days because it's hurricane season. So during hurricane season, you can guarantee there's going to at least be a torrential lightning storm. You could set your watch by it between 3 and 5 o'clock, like an alarm clock every day. So, I had like 14 interviews cut because of weather. Wow. Yeah. And so, but here I'm very happy because I've heard horror stories about the weather here, and crossing fingers it stays this way. I'll take the heat over the mud and the rain and all that stuff.
No, 100%. And the weather forecast looks good for the next days too.
It does. It does.
So it's going to be a lucky addition. It's well deserved. They've done so much. It's almost Murphy's Law because Wacken has done so many renovations to counterstrike the mud and the weather that they had the last year. So there are like a lot of roads that have been they put asphalt on it or something like I don't know what exactly to prevent the mess that they had in the last years. And now they have the best weather forecast since I don't know.
I know, right? Well, that's how it goes, right? And I did notice when I was driving into my parking lot that they had those metal things down. Yep. So that's cool because when I went to rent my car at the airport the other day, they convinced me to upgrade to a 4-wheel drive because I was going to Wacken. And I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, but I mean, for a festival that's been running for 35 years in the same time frame every summer, people have experience.
Yeah, exactly. They're used to it. It's just like me in Florida. Like, I'm used to it, you know? So it's like, listen, when I got the code read for evacuations during interviews at Rockville, I was like, yeah, I was expecting that. I felt it coming. You can feel it coming, too, when you're used to it. So let's switch subjects for a second. Let's talk video games.
Which is a very good bridge to the game you are playing, Mick, right now. Yeah. Because we did a collaboration with Saltatio Mortis recently for Assassin's Creed 4 Remake, the Black Flag, the pirate one. Obviously. And I think Mick is really enjoying that one right now.
I am.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so the thing is that I'm one of these few gamers that didn't play the original Black Flag. So I'm discovering the game with the remake, and I obviously took the chance because of this collab that we released. It was released on the 8th, if I'm right, of like, or 9th on, yeah. So just couple days ago, and it's basically the remake of Drunken Sailor. The song is called Reckless Sailor, and it's like a metal version of the sea shanty, you know. And this entire vibe. I am a gamer. I like playing video games. I mean, I've been a gamer. I have to say, he is the real gamer of the band. But I've been a gamer for a lifetime, basically. And I took the chance to check the game out, and now I feel like I'm addicted. I was like, do I really have to go to Wacken?
I know, right?
No, it's not like that. But I'm really into it. I think it's a fantastic. It's a fantastic game by default. The gameplay, maybe you know better. I don't think it's so much changed compared to the original, but the visual aspects are unbelievable.
I'm sure that's the big difference.
I love the original. I haven't come around to play the remake yet. But what I've seen and heard and read in reviews, gameplay stayed basically the same. There's a little bit more content. And I loved the original. I played it multiple times. And in my opinion, it's still the best Assassin's Creed.
Nice.
A lot of people say this. A lot of people say it is the best.
And since he says you're the true gamer, how'd that all start for you? How did you first get into gaming?
I think it's the fault of my big brother. I got a brother that's 9 years older. And I grew up in a Nintendo household because my parents were watching the kids and that we don't play the video games that are too violent. And when my brother was a little bit older and playing stuff like Doom, I was forbidden to enter his room. When my parents didn't notice, I was still there.
Of course.
And then it was PC gaming for me for a long time. And nowadays I'm playing whatever I can get my hands on. And we're on the road a lot. So I really came to love the mobile versions of consoles. I have a Switch 2, I have a Steam Deck, and I love the big single-player adventures. I love playing Elden Ring, I love The Witcher 3, I love the new versions of The Legend of Zelda. I can get lost in them.
And that is the point, right?
Yeah.
You know, like for me, it's always been the only thing that like slows me down to a normal person. Like, you know, where I'm not like bouncing off the walls when I play a video game. It just relaxes me.
Yeah, and it can, and even the so-called hard video games like the Soulsborne series, which Elden Ring is a part of, for me, they're kind of meditating. And sometimes I put an audiobook in and play the game on mute, and it's just, I can switch off my brain doing that.
Yes, exactly.
Which is very important.
Exactly. That's one reason for me, too. So I go way back. I've had pretty much almost every gaming console there's ever been made. I was a little kid, saved up my allowance to go buy the first one ever, the Atari. Wow. And I caught up. I can't remember how old I was, but I was like, I don't know, maybe first, second, third grade, something like that. And I saved all this money. I went to go buy it at the store, and they told me a higher price than I saw on the price tag because I didn't know about tax. And I was so bummed because I didn't have enough money yet. And I had to go deliver more newspapers to get some more money.
Yeah, but back in the days and Atari era, MS-DOS era, I remember the adventure games, and I remember loving Monkey Island, which is also a big pet peeve of Mick.
My favorite ever.
And
nice.
playing these games multiple times, loving them, years or decades before we knew that we would do pirate stuff, you know?
See, and maybe that's what led to it. So I got something interesting for you, too, just to go off the gaming for a second. You're playing in Orlando next month. It's about 2 hours from me. Not far from there are real-life pirates. Like, I dated this girl, and her family are all pirates, that not good pirates either. And they're out in the middle of the Everglades. And they're for real. And the
Now we
cops-
want to see footage about this.
yeah. Like, you look it up. It's what is it called? It's called Devil's Something, where they are, and it's in the middle of like the Everglades, like near Orlando, but not like right next to Orlando. It's like between me and Orlando. I'm in West Palm, so like probably an hour from Orlando, and it's in the middle of the Everglades. So like, if pirates get you, they can feed you to the gators, and nobody will ever know.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
I remember when I was dating
Not
this.
sure I want to go there anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember dating this girl. I got a little nervous because she was telling me about this, and I'm like thinking, "Uh-oh, I better not piss this girl off because she's going to get her uncles." Because it was her uncles. I'm like, her uncles are going to come after me. Luckily, I'm still here, and I made it to Wacken, so I guess I didn't piss her off too bad.
Yet.
Exactly. So tell the listeners, too, what was it that was the driving force for the concept of being pirates?
So I think this was somehow something the band has been flirting since a long time. Because if you look... So first things first, Visions of Atlantis had a moment, had a rebirth. Because there was one band up to 2013, 2014, and then there is a new history from 2014 on. After the rebirth, the entire nautical concept, let's call it like this, I love this combination of words, the high sea adventures. Okay, the high
I
sea
like
adventures.
that too. That makes me want to become a pirate right there.
Like where became an integral part of the overall storytelling around the band. But we never really went 100% all in the pirate theme until 2 records ago. The album called Pirates, obviously. This is where we made a statement, you know, because 2018 the album The Deep and the Dark came out, and there were songs like The Silent Mutiny and others, you know. There were definitely pirate songs, you know, or better still symphonic metal, because this is what we do, with nautical themes, with romantic Pirates of the Caribbean styles, you know, thematics.
Well, it's funny you said that, because my next thing I was going to say to you is you guys got to go on tour with Hollywood Vampires and have Johnny Depp get dressed up and come on and play with you guys.
I will ask Johnny if he feels like it. No, it would be that would be a dream, you know, like that would be a dream to have like any part of anyone from the cast of Pirates of the Caribbean, like for a feature. That would be a dream coming true for us, you know, because of course it sounds silly, but the visual craft that they did with Pirates of the Caribbean is a huge inspiration for us.
Right.
But yeah. Since then, we flirted more and more to the team until at a certain point we were like, guys, let's face this. Like, this is what we do. Why are we not making the next step? And we are like being 98% there. Let's go 100%. It's already 98. Let's make it square, you know? And we did. And I think this was the best thing we could have done, because it truly creates this universe around us that has a very deep meaning, to be honest, because it's not just about putting on pirates' clothes and telling stories. It's about creating a community, creating an ideal of people that wants to live their life the way they want, that at least with music can break free from the rules of the everyday life that everyone has, you know. And we really take people by the hand, bring them for 1.5 hours, whatever the length of our show is, to a different reality where, just like what we were talking about before, like playing video games. You can shut your brain off, enjoy, relax, rest, and then go back to the frenziness of life, and this is what we do. This is why we dress up like this. This is why we want to present ourselves this way. I think it's a noble cause, because nowadays people deserve some rest. People deserve to take a break and to think of what they like, what they want, and enjoy.
We need an escape from reality for sure nowadays.
This is why TV series, movies are huge nowadays.
Yep. So
add anything?
No, I think you said everything, and you said it exceptionally well.
You guys rock. One last thing before you go. And just tell people how they can reach out to you, connect with you, join your community, and tell them to check out your new song that dropped on the 9th of July.
So, first of all, it's so easy nowadays. Just get on any social network, type Visions of Atlantis, and either us or one of our fan clubs will pop up, and then they will lead you to our website and all the official pages, which should always be the most reliable sources of information out anything around the band. So pretty easy. Visions of Atlantis. Don't forget the S. Festivals forget the S. It's not vision, it's visions.
Yeah, that could be a big mistake right there.
I'm just kidding about it, because 99 festivals out of 10 on our dressing room, they write Vision of Atlantis instead of Visions of Atlantis. But yeah, we have a US tour coming out. So and we, as you said, mentioned twice already, we played Florida. The first show is in Orlando, but all the show dates are already announced. There is a VIP upgrade, which is a pretty special one, because we play an acoustic set. We're not one of these bands that just want money from the fans. Oh, you gotta meet us. We actually want to offer something cool, and
That
we
is cool.
And we do a 25 minutes acoustic set. So it's an extra. It's a show in a show, and I think this is valuable. It's not only, of course. I'm not gonna bullshit around anyone. Like the reason why you do a VIP is because you gotta make things square. But we want to do it right. We don't want to just take advantage of those who love our music. We actually want to offer something. There are goodies. There is the acoustic show. There is a lot that is happening, and that's easy. Just go on visionsofatlantis.at. Check out our tour dates, check out our VIP upgrades, check out who we are if you don't know who we are, because this is also possible, and that's it. Easy.
And I'm so excited for you being here at Wacken, and you're going to entertain us big time. So thanks a lot for that, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thanks for having us, and rock on.
Or as they say for Wacken, party on.
Party on. Rain or shine.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.